Okay. Quick video, guys. Hey guys, Upone here, and today I just wanted to share something very interesting with Minecraft real quick. I have accidentally discovered this, and I don't know if this was now a feature or a bug or something. I'm going to guess it's a feature. I did not research this or anything because I'm just starting to research everything right now. I found out that you don't need to make 1x1 textures anymore in Minecraft. I know that sounds extremely weird because, for me, this is extremely weird and also amazing because this can help the Atlas so much for my Minecraft map screenshots and stuff. So, I don't really know how to start this because this is unscripted, but, you see that ready.png texture? If I go to properties and go to details, this is a 186 by 58 pixel image, which is not a 1x1 grid like the others, like Question, for example, being 500 by 500. What does this exactly mean? This means I can use any texture that's not 1x1 anymore and basically put it into the resource pack. So for images like 12 a.m. First Night, which is just a reference image, no longer do I need to have it be a 1x1 scale and waste a bunch of pixels for the Atlas being invisible. So now the Atlas can be greatly reduced because of it. Now I am looking at the Atlas right now, and if I were to zoom out, this is what the whole entire Atlas looks like right now. If we go to information on here, the Atlas right now is 16,384 by 16,384. That's a big picture. Now, look how many gaps there are right now with like the screenshots for all the camera locations. That's filling up the Atlas. Now, there is still a lot more room in the Atlas, but not very much. Like, look how much is remaining of the 1600 or 16,384 pixel thing. That's not much left to work with. Now, I am not 100% done with this resource pack yet, as I haven't finished fixing the Foxy jump scare and realigning it like I did here. Like I already did that for the puppet and Golden Freddy, as you can see there. But this means big news for us HD texture pack makers and stuff like that, and custom, especially for like camera systems and stuff, because I don't want it to be a 1x1 picture for like the Let's Party screens and all that stuff, you know, like the camera angles and stuff like that, because this is supposed to be a camera system that moves from right to left and pans from right to left, not just a still image. So all this Atlas stuff right here is to waste, unfortunately, because of the 1x1 system. But now that I've discovered this, it's as simple as just making your image anything but a 1x1 image. Like, for example, with the ready.png. If I load up my Photoshop, here's the picture again. I was going to originally make it a 186 by 186, but until I accidentally done goofed and made it like a 186 by like 100 or something, and found out that this still works, it really does surprise me on how this still works. We don't know exactly how it works, but I guess it has to deal with like Minecraft's new system or something? I'm not really sure. I don't understand. I guess the new Atlas system changes everything. Anyways, if I were to hop into here, you can already see that I've been using the ready.png, which is 186 by 58 pixels. That's illegal in Minecraft, technically, because it has to be all 1x1, or else it would result in missing and broken textures. Well, apparently, you don't have to. It stretches it for you and puts it in a 16 by 16, which is the full image, and that's what I want for this boundary. So it's ready. So it's perfectly done. So now that's all ready and slapped in there. This 186 by 58 texture is now a 16 by 16 or a 1x1 scale. But if we hop into Minecraft real quick, which I already have this all saved and everything, I'll just prove it one more time. This is for anyone who wants real proof, this is 12PNG, which that 12PNG is right here. It is cooked pork chop, custom model data 364, which is sort of the main menu, custom night selected 12. Also, the reason why you can't use custom folders is because you have to relocate your blocks for your Atlas. To do so, you go to Assets Minecraft, Atlases, you make a new folder called Atlases or something, unless it's already there, and go to open up blocks. JSON, and you can add new directories so that the game knows what folders to look for to add to the atlas to make loading times quicker or slower. Depending on how many folders you add, of course. But anyways, once you add your new directory and everything like that, now I have, where is it? Where was it? Right here, Cookbook Shop. Okay, custom night, select 12. Yep, all this is ready to go. Let me refresh the texture pack. And I'm going to mute my phone because my mother will not stop messaging me. So I refresh the texture pack. I don't know why it's taking this long. I think it's because we did the Atlas thing. I'm not sure. Give it a moment. Okay, I think it deleted all the Atlas stuff. I'm not really sure. I think it might have. I don't know. Anyways. I'll show this again in just a second, but we're just going to leave this be. So there it is. The ready texture is perfectly implemented. It's right there. Works perfectly fine. Looks good. Everything's great. There's no distortion. There's no warps. There's no like new blocks that are there because of the Atlas overriding and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not 16 by 16. You name it. It's working fine. Everything's fine. So what does the Atlas look like now? Well, this is the same Atlas from earlier, but I just refreshed it, and I would have to make another Atlas, which would take more time, which would be the same result. So there's no point in reprinting an Atlas. This is going to be the same image. It is right here. This ready button is right here. Now, I didn't do any editing of the PNG yet to see what scale is going on here, but I'm going to guess this is what's happening. It's taking whatever image I just made, still keeping it at its same aspect ratio, but providing empty pixels or filler to fill in the remaining missing parts to make it still a 1 by whatever ratio. So what does this exactly mean? Well, it does mean one thing. It's not going to break the Atlas because of this system. It's actually filling in the missing parts, which is needed, because if this were to be not a thing, this gap stuff, then others would not be aligned properly, probably breaking every texture and making the Atlas broken. So it is needed to have this gap in here from the Atlas, and it's doing all that work for you. So what does it really mean? You can now make textures outside of the 1x1 texture size and path and stuff like that, which is great for us 2D map makers. I wanted to point this out there for you guys, and I hope this helps. I know this is a clusterfuck of information and very confusing. And also, one more thing I should mention, I am on 1.20.1. I know it's modded because it has a little star on the top. And I also did test this on vanilla, and it works perfectly fine too. I haven't had any errors or issues with it. So I just wanted to post this video to spread the news, because I don't know if it's been a thing or established or not. And this is fucking amazing to me. Like, this is amazing to us content creators and like map makers that are two-dimensional and stuff like that. This is going to help a lot, because a lot of this gap stuff is actually because of textures that are supposed to be 1x1 ratio, but aren't, because we didn't want it to be that big. We only needed a certain section. So now we can actually save more room on the Atlas, therefore making more room on the textures. Anyways, that's all the time I got for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you like this information. Share this to your friends, especially that are map makers, content creators, you name it. Leave a like. Show this to your friends, and have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!